Guang Yao.
Mom.
Mrs. Gao.
You go ahead. Oh. We'll talk about it later.
Okay. Mrs. Gao.
What are you doing here? What's wrong?
Xiao Qiang ran away again. What should we do?
Oh, that's what's going on. Just let her go.
Maybe I was being too harsh. I got mad, and I asked her if she and her dad were working together to try and take all your money. Then, after I said that, she got all sassy, and then she just took off.
What you said wasn't wrong at all. I think she's just feeling guilty. Sit down.
Maybe I was being too harsh when I came down on her. Hey, but she can't just threaten to leave every time things get hard. Am I right? She had some pretty mean things to say.
What?
Said she'll vanish from our lives.
Oh. Vanish from our lives. That's cool. She's been a housewife for so many years. She's clueless about the real world. What's she gonna do?
Hey, but you can't just let her go. After all, she's still your wife and my daughter-in-law. I feel so guilty now. Why did I say all those things to her?
What's to regret? What did she do? She stayed out all night and then went back to her hometown without telling me. She spent 200 grand on a car. You can buy a car, but you gotta ask me first. 200 grand is no small amount, right? Money doesn't grow on trees. Besides, it's perfectly acceptable for you to give your daughter-in-law a talk. Is it okay for her to run away from home?
You can't say things like that, Guang Yao. Please go find her.
No, I don't care where she goes.
But what if something happens to her? We're still responsible for her.
Don't worry. She's not a kid. What could happen? She has to understand this time. Home has a meaning, right? It's not a hotel. You can't just come and go as you please. If she really can't handle it anymore, then fine, we'll get a divorce.
Do you really want a divorce?
Yes! Divorce him! It's not like you can't get along without him. Huh?
It's not that easy to get a divorce. We've been living together for 7 years.
Hey, your crazy mother-in-law just accused you of colluding with your dad to clean them out through an ugly divorce. She actually said those words. Hey, how could you even think about going back to people like that?
That's why I can't convince myself to go back to the family right now. Thinking of how hard my dad tried to persuade me to go back to him and say that awful things about him, I really can't take it.
All right, darling. Don't cry, Here.
need your help selling the car now. I want to give the money back to them.
Hey, how about this? You can stay at my place, okay? And you don't have to worry about the car for now. It'll sell as soon as I find a buyer.
I can't stay at your place now. If your mom finds out, she'll tell my dad about it. I don't want him to be upset. But there is something. I do need your help. Your mom knows a lot of people. Can you ask her to see if she knows any jobs I can do? I need to find one now. I don't want their money. I just want my dignity.
Oh dear, there's no rush finding a job right now. The most important thing is where you're gonna live now.
Who is it? Oh, why are you here?
It's me. May I come in?
Yeah, sure.
You're cooking?
Just fried rice with eggs. I've been starving all day. Just a minute.
I gave your company a call. They say it's your day off today, so I came here to visit you. Thank you for not letting me be homeless that night.
Hey, don't thank me. You see, you're a woman. You drank way too much that night. What if something bad happened to you, right? Even if you're not much of a friend, I know you. It's a good deed. Oh, are you coming to get your deposit? I've got it ready. I'll get it for you in a sec.
I was calling you that night because I wanted to give you the money back.
Is fried rice and egg cooked that way?
It's how they do it in Japan. Oh, right. The woman next door finally moved out.
Really?
She felt guilty. She deserves it. You know what she asked me that day when we left the police station? She asked me, whose idea was it to spy on him cheating?
And what did you say?
I said, it was the will of God. It was just a coincidence that I happened to see your husband's dirty secret, but it put me on a path to find justice.
Meeting you was also God's will for me. You know, it was fate. We only met by chance. We're total strangers and didn't know each other at all. But on your path, to find real justice, you drew your sword and fought with me.
That's because birds of a feather flock together. We're both good people. Good people should help good people, right?
Then can you draw your sword and help me again?
Sure. Tell me, what's the deal?
I want to renew the lease.
Huh?
I still want to rent this room.
But that woman already moved out. What's the point of you renting it now?
To live here, I need a place to stay.
No, you can't. You're a woman. It wouldn't be appropriate. Besides, I haven't even brought it up with my girlfriend. I'm not ready at all.
But I'm ready. I brought my luggage here. I'll move it up here now. We can talk about it later.
Hey! You can't just force me.
But the rent I paid is still valid, right? 1 month, Chops. I'll go look for houses tomorrow. I'll move out when I find one. Didn't you just say that you'll draw your sword and help me again?
I don't even know how to use a sword.
You don't really want to see me homeless and sleep on the street, do you?
We're not relatives or friends. We're really not that close, boss.
If you call me boss, then obey me. We caught a pair of adulterers together. We went to the police station together.
That's not the point. You told me you needed the room as a warehouse.
Just consider me as goods in a warehouse.
Why'd I have to meet goods like you?
Watch your language, Mr. Jia Ming. You look like a boy toy. But I think you're brave. You're a brave man. You're a good kid who's honest and kind. You're a good man who treats women well.
But how do I explain this to my girlfriend? I told her somebody rented the room to store clothes and that was it. Now a woman's moving in. How do I explain that?
I've already thought about that for you. You don't want her to misunderstand, so you tell her I'm a live-in maid. I can do all the housework. I can cook, do the laundry, clean the shoes, clean the bags, the floor and the toilet, the water. I can water the flowers. I can do it all.
Who would believe that you're a maid? What maid drives a car and wears nice clothes?
I'm a high-end maid, also an all-around housewife. I know floor arrangements, baking, cooking, music, and arts. If you were the king in Arabian Nights, I can tell you 999 stories.
How much should I pay a maid like this?
You've already taken my money, and you've gotten a free maid to take care of all your needs. Buy one, get one free.
Don't try to butter me up. Just take the money, I'll give it back to you. Go and rent another house. You don't have to be my maid.
Where do you think I can rent a house right away? Who would rent me a house for a month? What kind of person are you?
You think I'm a living Lei Feng?
You are a living Lei Feng. Bring the suitcase up and lock the car for me. I'll go buy some bed sheets later.
Eh?
Don't you drive a Dodge Tomahawk?
I'm not that kind of rich. I'm used to 4 wheels. Let's try something new. Come on. Why do you always make me drop you off here?
Because you're not my boyfriend.
I'm still gonna keep surprising you.
You, Xiao Qiang, you can sleep here, but we have to set up some rules first. You can't hang your underwear out on the balcony. Also, there's only one bathroom here. After you take a shower, you have to put your clothes on before you come out. I don't want to see a nip slip or something. Understand?
What underwear? What nip slip? Bao Jia Ming, in my few days gone, you've already found a woman?
No. The thing is, why did you come back all of a sudden? The thing is, I hired a live-in maid for you.
Live-in maid? You mean the maid's going to live here?
Yeah?
Didn't you rent the room for someone to store clothes?
It's the same person. She's not just putting her clothes here. She wants to live here.
What the hell is that, Bao Jia Ming?
There's something in her family, and she moved out, but she hasn't been able to find a place yet. So, she wants to stay here for now. And she'll work for us as a maid totally free.
So you are saying that this maid is going to sleep here and work for us for free?
Aren't you always complaining about not having home-cooked meals? And you said I suck at doing laundry.
Is she a pretty young girl?
No, she's just a middle-aged woman.
Middle-aged woman? You sure?
Old lady.
Hey, Doo-Doo. My name's Yu Xiao Qiang. I'm the old lady. What's going on?
Put on something simple. Close the door. What's wrong?
Would a maid be wearing clothes like that? Would an old lady look that young?
Sweetheart, don't let appearances fool you. She used to have a clothing business before. Now she's down and out. It's normal for her to have some nice clothes, right? Besides, no matter what she's wearing, she's still just a maid here. She's just an old lady to me. You're not jealous, are you?
Why would I be jealous of her? I'm telling you, if she can't do the housework, you'd better kick her out.
Of course. She's out the door if that happens. All right, what are you mad about? You hungry? Go get ready. Let's go get dinner. You put your things away?
I heard everything.
You heard it from here?
Magic ears.
God knows what you'll hear at night.
Don't worry. I'll only hear what I should. Never hear what I shouldn't. Aren't you two going to eat? Go get changed. After you leave, I'll clean up the kitchen. I'll officially start cooking tomorrow. Get going.
What smells so good? Ooh. Breakfast is ready. Thanks, you Xiao Qiang.
She went out to buy food early this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, she actually cleaned the room pretty well. I don't need to worry now.
The maid's not too bad, is she?
That depends on how her porridge tastes.
Here.
Mmm. Tastes better than that restaurant. Thick and sticky. What's her name? Xiao Qiang?
Family name is Yu. Yu Xiao Qiang.
Like cockroach?
Yeah.
Jia Ming, going to work?
Why'd you get up so early?
To buy food.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yeah, very well.
Well, Dudu can... Sometimes she has a bad temper. Please excuse her.
Don't worry, I'll be careful. I'll do whatever she wants me to do.
Don't do that. If you spoil her, how will I keep her under control? Oh, and don't tell her anything about us catching your husband before. She'll kill me.
Don't worry, I'm not an idiot. What does she usually like anyway?
Surprises. She wants surprises all the time. I'm sick of it. I'm off to work. The porridge you made was so good!
Hey, Yu Xiaoqiang.
Yeah?
Can you come here and help me?
I'm coming. What's wrong?
I think I've put on weight. I can't zip it up.
Oh. Oh, sorry. My hand is so sweaty.
Why does this feel so tight? I can't breathe.
Oh, I think the zipper's gonna break.
Huh? What should I do?
Let me see. I could let it out a bit on the sides. What do you think?
You know how?
Yeah.
Do you think you could do it for me now?
Sure, take it off.
Oh.
Everyone, stop working for a minute. I have something to say. The countdown to our presentation of our new brand is ticking down. I know all of you have been very tired lately. I hope everyone can keep up the good work. And there's one more thing. Our designer Lan Xin has been sick for a few days. Today she came to work and is obviously working in spite of her illness. As her boss, I am grateful for this hard work and determination. Also, I'm grateful to all of you. Let's work hard together. Keep it up, all right? That's all.
You, Xiao Qiang, be careful with that. It's Chanel.
This is a Chanel?
Uh,
This is a real Chanel?
of course. It's the first Chanel dress I've ever had. 3 years ago, Bao Jia Ming bought it for me with his life savings.
Oh, God. If I had known, I would have taken it to the tailor's. But I've already removed it. Don't worry. I can sew well, too. I'll promise I'll be careful, okay?
Hey, your sewing kit looks pretty unique.
It was an engagement gift from my mom to my dad.
Oh, no wonder it looks special.
It's nothing fancy, but it looks pretty cool right now.
Jia Ming told me that you ran away from home?
Mm-hmm. Having problems with my husband. I also need time to calm down. Don't worry, Dudu. I'll move out as soon as I can find a place.
It's fine. Jia Ming already told me that you're actually from a wealthy family. Now you're working as a maid here. I'm sure things are pretty awkward. You can stay here. The room is all yours.
Well, thank you, Dudu. I just saw Xiao Ming downstairs. He really cares about you. He says I have to take good care of you.
Really?
Really? When I asked about the room, he kept saying over and over, I have to ask my girlfriend. I have to ask my girlfriend. Good men like that are rare these days, you know. You're really lucky.
But what's so good about him? He's not that interesting. And he doesn't work hard. I hammer him to death about it, but he'll never change.
How do you hammer him?
I run away too. Every time he pisses me off, I grab my bag and run out. I go to the cinema and watch a movie, which takes at least 2 hours. He gets so anxious trying to find me. When I do come back, I get anything I want.
What if he didn't try to come find you?
I'm not afraid of that. I'm afraid I won't want to hammer him anymore.
You said get Xiao Qiang a job here, but there's nothing for her to do.
I don't care. You have to help me with this. You don't have another choice.
Look, this is an advanced maternity hospital. There's no way they're going to hire somebody who isn't trained and certified.
I know it won't be easy, but Xiao Qiang's mother-in-law kicked her out. We have to help her.
What happened to her?
I just can't believe it. Liu Guangyao had an affair.
Really?
Xiao Qiang found out and tried to catch him. But Liu Guangyao told her he wanted a divorce. Xiao Qiang got upset, so she went back to Chongming to visit her dad. After she came back, she decided to buy him a car. Then, things erupted when her mother-in-law found out and chewed her head off and accused her of scheming with her dad to take all their money. I'm telling you, lies shine on reality, really. So now, Xiao Qiang's homeless and doesn't have a job. What's she gonna do to survive?
So what will Xiao Qiang do now? She also wants a divorce.
Of course she does. I'd get one too if I were her. Liu Guangyao is such a stupid jerk. Oh, right now. Mom, don't tell Mr. Yu about this. Xiao Qiang doesn't want to upset him.
I understand. But anyway, we have to help her. Tell Xiao Qiang to come see me tomorrow.
Really? Mwah.
Xiao Qiang, you're just like what your name means. You never want to lose. Don't be so stubborn, all right? Don't take things so seriously, okay? You're really not coming back?
Mom, how could I ever come back? If you really consider me family, Would you be suspicious of me trying to steal your money? I'm trying to sell the car now, and after I sell it, I'll give the money back to Guangyao. And then we'll be even.
Oh, come on. Do you have to haggle over everything, even with an old woman like me?
Mom, this is not about haggling. This is a matter of morals and ethics. Let's not mention that Liu Guangyao had an affair. I only bought a car, and you said I was colluding with my dad to steal your money. Mom, I've been your daughter for 7 years, and you still don't know what kind of person I am? Am I someone who's really obsessed with money?
Where are you staying now?
I'm in the apartment I rented before.
What's that? You're still messing around with that computer repairman? The guy that helped you spy on my son?
I am. Is that wrong?
Is that wrong? You're a married woman. Do you think it's appropriate for you to live with another man?
Mom, don't be so incensed, okay? You forced me into this. I've already paid him for 1 month. I'm only renting a room from him. He's a landlord, I'm a tenant. There's nothing more between us.
But people will talk. You, Xiao Qiang, I've been your mother-in-law for 7 years. But sometimes it only takes 1 minute to see someone clearly. You've run away from your family and husband, and now you're living with another man. Aren't you afraid you would embarrass his family if people found out? Aren't you afraid that people will look at you and think you're an adulterer?
Mom, Liu Guangyao had an affair, and I caught him red-handed. Didn't that embarrass you? Look at me. Liu Guangyao cheated on me. You refuse to accept it and blame me?
Is it I think you're dirty, or that you're doing it dirty? You just go and live with some guy, don't you feel any shame?
Mom, I only rented a room from him. Why should I feel ashamed of that? You blame me for everything. Insulted me and my dad. What's wrong with me asking for a separation? You said I'm stealing your money, and now I left without taking any of your money. Now you say I'm dirty. Why am I so worthless in your eyes? I'm still the daughter my father raised himself, right?
All right. Fine then. You, Xiao Qiang, I was trying to have a good talk with you to persuade you that it's still not too late to go back. Guangyao didn't want me to come. I kept thinking about how nice you always were. I don't want to see a happy family destroyed. But apparently, I'm just wasting my breath. You've already been living with another man and don't seem to care too much about us. Looks like I shouldn't have come today. And split the bill. We go Dutch today.
Kevin, your girlfriend?
That's totally up to her. Let me introduce you. This is the owner of the gallery, Amy.
Hi, I'm Dudu.
I tried to date Kevin, but I failed. Dudu, you're such a lucky woman.
This gallery is very nice.
Hey, wearing an old Chanel might be some kind of style, but that stitch job, it's dragging your style down. Kevin, I'm gonna go greet other guests.
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I want to go home.
What's wrong?
Nothing. You try one of these.
I'll eat later.
Just try one now. I knew you'd eat it.
You wanted me to.
I just knew you'd eat it. Hey.
You want garlic, right?
How did you know?
I forgot to bring it out.
Even this is the same?
You finished? Wait a minute, I'll boil you some more.
Let me try making one.
You know how?
I don't.
You wash your hands?
No, I haven't. This is for doo-doo later.
You can't give that to her.
You're just like my mother. Mom. How are you? I miss you so much.
I went to meet her today.
Who? Don't tell me you saw Xiao Qiang.
Mm.
Why did you do that?
I don't want you to get divorced.
How many times have I told you? Just stay out of it.
You're my son. How could I stay out of it? Eh? You know who she's living with now?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
I have to tell you this. She's living with that computer repairman now. So disgraceful.
No way.
She told me herself. And she's even said she's done nothing wrong. She doesn't feel ashamed about anything. Hey, do you think she's cruel or stupid? She's already guilty for running away from home like she did, and now she's living with her boy toy. Really, a disgrace.
It's not that awful. I know her. She wouldn't dare. She wouldn't. And actually, this is what I'm thinking. For the moment, she can go wherever she wants. If she doesn't get a chance to be miserable, how will she ever realize how great she had it here?
Don't be naive.
Hmm?
What if she's getting back at you for real this time? You'd better think about that. Darling, I don't think you know how to handle crazy women.
If that's what's really happening, then don't blame me for it. Don't you know the saying? Marriage is the grave of love. Both men and women, as long as they are married, they both secretly want to meet a grave robber.
Eat your damn dumplings.
Hey! Doo-doo, why are you back? Did you have dinner? I made dumplings today. You want me to boil some for you?
She won't eat them. She's on a diet.
She's already thin enough. Don't listen to him. I'll go make you some dumplings.
If you only know how to make dumplings, then don't touch my clothes. I thought you said you could sew well, and you ran a clothing business. I believed you. And now look what you've done to my Chanel. Look at this. They saw it right away. People laughed at me, you know. I wish I could just crawl into a hole and die. What the hell are you trying to do?
Young Doo-doo, what is your problem? She wanted to make some dumplings for you. Why are you so mad?
You shut up. All you do is play games all the time. You never do any work. It's been 3 years and you've only bought me one Chanel. What kind of boyfriend are you? Now I put on weight and I can't fit into this dress. All I could do was let her try to fix it. How many more years do I have to live like this?
You're fine. Why don't you go back to your room? Open the door! What's with the attitude? You know what? No matter what you say, Xiao Qiang is our tenant. She's not your full-time maid. Even if she didn't mend your dress well, so what? You're staying out with your stupid, spoiled friends all the time. You're just like them now. You remember how much I spent on that Chanel dress I bought you? That was all my savings. And you're not satisfied? Think about how you're acting. Hey, where are you going?
Don't worry about it.
Running away again?
Get out of my way!
I'm not moving. Can you try something new? Don't run away every time we fight, all right?
How dare you speak to me like this? Is it because there's somebody here? What's up with that?
Don't make trouble.
I'm trying to make trouble?
Don't get mad. I was just trying to... Why won't you listen to me? Don't even think about leaving, unless it's through me. Ah!
I'll be glad to.
Doo-doo! Hey, where are you taking me?
I'm taking you to find her.
But where are we going? I don't even know where she would go. How would you know?
She told me last night, after you guys fight, she likes to go to the movies.
Oh, no wonder.
No wonder what?
Nothing. So listen, Doo-doo's crazy. She's just like that. She says a lot of things she doesn't mean when she's mad. Don't take it to heart.
But that dress is so expensive. I should have done a better job on it.
You did a great job. I couldn't even see if I was trying.
Yeah, how did her friends see it? Rich people must have really good eyes.
How would I know? You should go ask Xiao Qiang.
Who's Xiao Qiang?
You have such bright and beautiful eyes.
Stop singing and let's go.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Please allow me to take a few minutes of your time. First, I need to clarify that I'm not here to propose. I'm here to beg my girlfriend to forgive me because I made her angry. If you think I'm sincere enough, please feel free to give me some applause later. Thank you, thank you. My girlfriend's sitting right there. She thinks that I don't care enough, and I don't have her in my heart. The truth is, she's wrong. I've treasured all the beautiful memories we've made together deep down inside my heart. You know how long we have been in Shanghai? Today is the 1,687th day. My girlfriend, she's a stewardess. I write down every flight she goes on. Yesterday was her 285th flight. You tell me if I cared. The movie you all watched tonight is called The Devil Wears Prada. I want to say, no matter what you wear, you're always the queen in my heart. And I hope that you can be my queen forever and ever.
Music, music.
Wow, how did you come up with this idea? How did you know I was at the cinema? How did you know that I think this is the best surprise?
Didn't you know that I have special powers and can read your mind?
Come on.
Happy now?
Who said that? Listen carefully. I want a new Chanel dress.
And then?
Prada.
So didn't you hear a single thing that I said at the cinema just now?
What did you say?
Didn't you hear me? No matter what you wear, you're always the queen in my heart.
That's the truth.
The queen's got a bad temper.
What do you mean? Oh, I know. You're blaming me for yelling at you, Xiao Qiang, right?
Well, she's paying me rent anyway, right? If you kick her out, how can I get you money to buy you Chanel or Prada?
That money's not nearly enough to buy Chanel or Prada. But I did cross a line just now. How about this? Go buy her a gift, and I'll pay for it to apologize to her. Is that all right?
That's a good girl.
All right. On account of the roses were cool. They're pretty. Then you go say sorry to you Xiao Qiang for me.
Why am I always the one that has to apologize?
Because you're my Bao Jia Ming. Let's go. Coming or not? Good dog. Come on.
生命中的相遇是缘来又缘去，你是否会在意我孤单的美丽？
岁月慢慢老去，是否还来得及说一声在一起？真的不容易。
爱情的故事有悲也有喜，只要有你陪我在这里。
生活在继续，难免有风雨，幸福就是相伴走下去。
爱到底，我们不会再
在一起，永远不要再分离。
爱到底，无论以后在哪里，
为了幸福，我们爱到底。会再分离，爱到底，无论以后在哪里，为了幸福，我们爱到底。爱到底，我们不会再永远不会再分离，爱到底，无论以后在哪里，为了幸福，我们爱到底，为了幸福，我们爱到底。